Hello, everyone. Welcome to Court with Krissy. Nothing like sealing your eviction deal by smoking in the Zoom room. But first, who wants a free fixer-upper? It's on wheels. Nut it. But I hope you like it. Court with Krissy is now in session.
Mcroberts.
Yes, I'm here.
Miss Mcroberts, I got you there.
I just got one question. Is there any way my husband can speak on my behalf? Because I got ADHD and I have a hard time focusing.
Okay, he can't represent you. Is he there with you? Is that what it is?
Yes.
Yes, Your Honor.
Does your husband live in the same residence, I guess?
Yes.
Okay. But I guess Mr. Levine, before I ask too much, is this are both of them on there? Do you have more
This is
than
a non-payment case. Only Anna Mcroberts is our only defendant
Okay.
and leaseholder.
Okay.
I don't even have this individual on the lease anywhere as an occupant or a tenant. I only have Anna and her two sons. So
Before we start, Miss Mcroberts, do you wish to speak with legal services?
No.
No, just want to proceed on your own?
Yes.
Okay, have you applied for any kind of rental assistance, anything like that?
No, I currently moved out in May, so I even gave him a 30-day notice and everything. I filed a motion with your guys' court today too.
Okay, I haven't had a chance to even look at the file yet. It looks like it's got motion to dismiss for improper service and lack of notice.
we have the regional manager here. Maybe we can get some insight on what's happening with possession.
Sure.
Tracy Stewart, see she's on.
Yes, I am.
Tracy, do they we don't have possession of this property yet, do we?
This home is a resident-owned home, although she did physically move out of this home. Her home is still sitting on our site. We have tried to help her find a buyer for this house, though unfortunately the title was never signed over and the sale did not go through. So that does not just relieve her from her.
I got you. No, thank you for that. Thank you for that. So Your Honor,
You're welcome.
you know, we can acknowledge that Ms. Mcroberts is vacated personally, but she hasn't removed her property, including the manufactured home, from the site. So our request would be for a possession judgment, also for a money judgment for the same amount, and allow for a writ after July 25th, so the home and other personal property can be removed.
Roberts, and I guess she's gonna want me to handle her motion, I guess. Did you receive a copy of that motion, Mr. Levine?
No.
It's
No,
just typed up. It says motion to dismiss for improper service, and it's dated today, ma'am. It's untimely. Today's the date time set for the hearing.
In response to that, she submitted to the court. So
I
she
literally just received notice about this court date.
It was hung on the tree.
It was hung on the trailer and we do not live there. They have my new address, but they decided to put it at my old residence, so I would not receive it because I did not get it. But I have a letter from Roots with my new address on it, so they were aware of my new address and did not send it to me.
And in response, she had notice and she's present at court and has submitted herself to the jurisdiction of the court.
And I do have, yeah. Okay.
Personal jurisdiction and subject matter jurisdiction to enter a judgment at today's hearing.
Okay. Wait, ma'am, from what you're telling me, the motion, even if I hear it today, boy, I'm reading through it right now for you. Book tape, proper eviction. The motion to dismiss is denied. It's lack of notice. The lack of notice is, yeah, obviously you're here today. The motion's denied. And with that though, she doesn't want to talk to an attorney, I guess. So I guess we can just proceed. Mr. Levine, help me out with, I guess, did you guys ask for money judgment too? Is that what you did?
Yeah, this property's having us file both. So there is a supplemental complaint for money damages as well. And we have her present in court. So we have
but that's what I was gonna ask next, how you, and I know what you're gonna tell me, but you know, it was not personal service, but she's here, so,
and submitted to the jurisdiction. So.
yeah. Okay. Miss McRoberts, anything you want to tell me before I make a decision today?
Yes, when I was moving out to begin with, the old management said that they were going to buy the trailer. So they wanted first grabs at it. They said do not sell it. And then they changed managements. And I just was aware of this, what, less than 30 days ago? Well, so about 30 days ago, and I bought a house. I would have never bought this house if I didn't know my trailer wasn't going to be bought by the park. It was old management, so I thought they were buying it. And the title for this is not even in my name.
So what do you, I guess, help me out with what you want to do with the trailer then, or the
I
mobile home?
tried giving it to them for free. They can literally have it. I don't want nothing out of it. I just want everything out of my name.
Mr. Levine,
I think we intend to remove it with a court order, and that's the plan, to remove the home and whatever else of Miss McRoberts remains on site with a court order.
It's empty, completely empty.
The problem is the home is still occupying the site, so we're
you just want
judgment, and if the rent's not paid, a writ, and then use judicial process to remove all personal property with the court officer.
okay. I just so she understands, so you have, apparently they have no interest in keeping the mobile home.
Doesn't sound like it. No,
Yeah.
no, they
Okay.
want the home out.
Okay.
Your Honor,
Yes,
if I can comment on that.
sure.
They did have a buyer for the home, but it didn't come to fruition. And the community manager and myself did tour the home a couple of weeks ago and decided that that home was in too bad a shape. We did convey that with her. She's been in the office several times. I've spoken with her on the phone several times and let her know that we were going forward with this court date. And she actually asked me for the name and number to a demo crew so that they could get this home demoed. And I did give that to her a few weeks ago.
Okay. Okay. All right. Ms. McRoberts, it is your premises, so I'll enter a judgment. Mr. Levine for eviction after 10 days.
Thank you. And our request for a money judgment for the same amount.
Yeah, and I'll grant
Thank
the
you.
money judgment as well at this point. So, Ms.
Thank you.
McRoberts, if you're going to move it off yourself, though, I guess stay in contact with the manager there. Okay.
I have no interest in doing that.
Okay. All right. It's up to you. Either way, there's going to be a money judgment too. So, okay. All right. We'll send you a copy of the judgment. All right. All right.
Can you make sure it's to my correct address and not the trailer?
Mr. Levine, do you want to?
We can change the address on the mailing.
Sure.
Yeah.
Ms. McRoberts, why don't you give it to us there?
Did you say D like dog?
No, G.
G like George.
Yes. Yep.
Got it.
Okay. All right, ma'am, and I put that on the court file too, so we got it. It's okay, ma'am, and you're all set.
So that's it.
Question.
Yeah.
What are we allowed, like, are we supposed to try to attempt to get rid of the trailer, or what do we have to do? That's what we need to know legally going forward. We don't know.
can. You,
Make them after us for that. We leave it.
you've got a right to remove it. It's her trailer, so, or trailer, I keep saying trailer, the mobile home, that's hers, so. You know, if you want
They
to
come
remove it
afterwards.
yourself, that's
Leave it.
fine too.
Ask it.
What
Okay.
I would do, it sounds like they had some information for you how to do that with the manager there.
Yeah, the same company we previously spoke with back in March, and they were going to remove it for us upon us leaving until the park told us that we could not let them have that we had to make sure the park had first dibs. And that was by the old manager, not by the one that is in there right now. The one that is in there right now has no idea of anything that's going on. They've been through 3 managers in the last year.
Well, the problem is her name's on the mobile home though.
Right,
it's
so what,
it's
do we
hers.
have to remove the trailer? Or,
Well, they want to, I can't speak for them. You're gonna have to talk to them. They want to remove though. So you need to go through them or Mr. Levine, do you stay on the files or is it just up to them?
Yeah, have it removed like completely by July 25th, or we intend to get a writ, a court order to use the court process to remove the home. So use the next 10 days to tow that home out of there or to demolish it on site if they're scrapping on site, if that's what needs to be done. And if you clear the site, we won't need a writ. If you don't clear the site, we will need to obtain an order of eviction to obtain lawful possession of the site.
Okay. So
Okay.
keep in touch with the
Okay.
manager there too, okay? But I'd work on it quickly, okay?
okay, and if we was not able to remove the trailer by the 10 days,
They're
then you're
gonna
going to come after us for a judgment on what? On just the amount that's owed or on continuing months of rent until it's removed. That's where we're
I can't tell you what they're gonna want to do. So
well, I mean, I just
It's
we
up to-
can't get it. We was told by the park management that we could not go up to the office anymore, that we couldn't ask them any questions. We had to make an appointment. And my wife works during the weekdays. It's very hard for her to do anything to get in touch, especially when they had nobody at the office for over a month. And the lady's shaking her head, but that is true. There was nobody at the office for
Your
a
Honor,
month.
I have to object. I've been patient, but now we have a non-party offering testimony, narrative, and hearsay. Really, it's after the court's made its findings and ruling, I just have to
We're
object.
just trying to figure out what we have to do is all.
Remove all personal property from the site.
that's where they're at right now, but I can't give you any more advice. You might want to talk, as I mentioned before, guys, you can call legal services or talk to
We
another
don't know.
attorney. Okay?
We called them and we don't qualify for legal aid because we're over the threshold.
Okay.
And we have everything invested in our new house. We can't afford
Okay.
to.
Okay, but I can't give you any more information than what I already did if I gotta make some other decisions, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, all right. Good luck to both of you, all right?
Thank you.
Thank you. Your
All
Honor.
right, you're welcome. Bye. Let's see, how about Pasadena Malone versus Sarah Merriman? Sarah
Yes,
Merriman?
for the plaintiff.
Here I am, right here.
Ready, Your
Mr.
Honor.
Bates, you got you, and do I have Mr. Bouchard?
Yes, Your Honor. Good afternoon. Brian Butchart, P66250 for plaintiff.
Let's see, this is also first time up. I do have, sir, do you want to speak with legal services, Mr. Bates?
No, no, sir, no, sir.
No? Did you apply for rental assistance?
So just
Um,
termination
it's
case.
not a rent. It's not
Oh, it's
a
a
rent.
termination. I'm sorry. Yeah, I didn't look. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Okay, just want to proceed, Mr. Bates? Is that what you wanted to
Yes,
do?
yes, sir, yes, sir.
All right, Mr. Bouchard, do you have a witness here? Or are you doing?
Judge, I don't know if I have a witness present. I wasn't sure what Mr. Bates might be coming to court indicating if you wanted
Jordan
to.
Hickman for Linden Lane.
I do see her here.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Do you want to proceed then?
sure, Judge. My client's just
Okay.
seeking possession on this termination case.
Sure. Ms. Hickman, in case we were on an issue, can you raise your right hand for me?
Yeah,
Do you swear from the testimony you're about to give will be the truth?
I do.
Okay. Put your hand down. I guess, Mr. Bouchard, we might as well just go through what you have for the termination.
Certainly, Judge. And I don't know if I can ask a preliminary question. Is Mr. Bates intending to move out?
Oh, you can ask. Sure. I Mr. Bates.
Or is he?
No, I like my apartment where I was staying. The incident was not my fault. It was somebody that was working for me, and I fired him. He has not been here since that incident happened. I went down to the office and I gave them a sincere apology. You know, that I'm sorry. I don't handle my business like that. But no, I wasn't planning on moving out because I like my apartment. I have nowhere else to go. And I told him that I gave him a very sincere apology. I apologize from the bottom of my heart. So, you know, it was not my fault. It was just somebody that was working for me. And I fired him the same day it happened. So He's not. He hasn't been around, and no problems or nothing like that.
Well, Judge, under the circumstances, it doesn't really sound like there's a dispute as to the underlying factual allegations here. The allegation was that one of Mr. Bates' guests it basically had some inappropriate conduct or behavior towards one of our staff members. So being that residents are responsible for the behaviors of their guests, my client does wish to proceed here. We'd be happy to give Mr. Bates an extra few days, but aside from that, it doesn't sound like there's any real defense here.
I mean, I cannot stay in my apartment. You know, my rent is paid. Everything is paid up. You know, it was not my fault. Like I said, I fired the dude the same day, so he has not been back here. He has not been back here. You know, I done had 4 strokes. You know what I'm saying? I can barely walk. You know, all that stuff. So, you know.
So I guess, Mr. Bishop, I guess for I'm kind of out of the loop a little bit. If I've got I agree with you. It doesn't sound like it's much of a dispute, but can your witness just tell me briefly what happened? Just like a sentence or two, even, so I know.
Sure. Ms. Hickman?
Okay. So there's multiple lease violations. One in regards to the incident with his caretaker or guest or whoever it may have been, where he was just speaking vulgarly on the phone in the background to us. And we had asked him to stop and he didn't. And so we sent a lease violation.
Okay.
But there's also other lease violations for other things. And I witnessed a lease violation while sitting in court today, waiting for our case to be called. So
What lease violation was that?
I'm sorry, there was Miss.
do you want me to say, or I don't know?
I don't. Was there something today? Is that what it was today? Earlier?
Yeah, I mean, today while we were waiting for court, I witnessed Mr. Bates smoke a cigarette on his balcony, and we're a smoke-free facility.
Oh, okay. Mr. Bates, anything else that you want to tell me? I understand you apologize for the first incident, but
Was sitting here waiting to get called. I couldn't go downstairs. You know, it seemed like they're trying to blame me for everything. I'm not trying to get in no trouble here. I just want to be in my apartment, be somewhere that's cool, and that's all I'm doing.
all right. Sounds like it might be time to separate from them though too. So grant judgment for Linden Lane Apartments law with writ of eviction after the 25th.
Thank
July
you, Your Honor.
25th. Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor. I'll submit a judgment by hearing.
All right. And Mr. Bates, you're all set. Okay.
So I gotta be out my apartment by the 25th
Yeah.
of this month. I'm saying the 25th of this month.
Yep. July 25th. Yeah.
Huh.
Okay. Good luck to you though.
Can you give
So
me
they don't.
enough time?
Apparently, there's issues there, and they're not comfortable having you there either. So, okay.
Thank
I
you, Your Honor.
can't get no
All right,
time to
you're
find me
welcome.
another place or
No,
nothing like
sir, I
that.
can't. Nope. Well, you've got 10 days to find someplace else. So, okay.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. Thanks. Yeah.